Did it work? There we are. Okay. And then I think everything is good to go. Oh my word. Okay, I'm good. However, where are you? Oh, you're over there. Hi.
Hi.
Okay.
Don't forget to change your color.
Yep, I'm working on it. I'm going with my traditional today. Like, there I am. You look like you're scoping things out. Oh my word, you're like dun 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 dun.
I'm on my floaty. I'm on my pool floaty.
Beach ball.
I was just waiting for it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, we've already started our lore here from Mary Sells. Says,
Yeah?
hey, great news. And then it just stopped for a second. Come on, give me what's the news? What's the news? Captain says he's checked the contracts and we're in the clear. In the clear for what?
Our services?
I mean, I would hope so. I would hope so before we made deck.
I mean, not everybody checks that stuff, dude, the gnomes.
Oh, thank Poseidon for maritime law.
Look at the
Does that mean-
gnomes.
They're on chairs.
They're sun tanning, but they're not doing it right.
I mean, as someone who is tan challenged, I appreciate it.
I love it.
Oh.
Do you want to start? Go ahead.
As I say, it says, anyways, what that means is that I can now tell you exactly what happened here. And I'm assuming we're going to have to get to 20% to figure out what happened here.
Yeah, this is horrible. This is absolutely disgusto. Where do you want to start?
I mean, should we just start? Should we start on one person on each side?
Sure.
Or do you want to work together?
We could do separate. We work together on a lot of the other stuff, so.
Okay, I'll start on this.
Okay. All right.
Oh, goodness gracious.
We're back.
We're back.
Again.
We're power washing.
It's like a nice little reset before fall comes.
Oh, yeah.
Which
I
is
know, the weather has been crazy.
It is almost here. I'm really looking forward to it, though. I don't know. I love the season, first of all. I'm not usually a huge fan of heat.
Mm-hmm.
Just because my body doesn't really react to it super well. But also just, I love routine. And anytime we get to fall, it seems like routine just all of a sudden takes over. And it's like all the things start up.
Yeah. All the activities and...
Oh, yeah.
Oops.
There we go.
I was, I'm not gonna lie, a little disappointed. I cannot jump up on this railing.
I tried that
cannot
too.
go overboard.
You can't go over. That was your goal. What?
Yes.
I'm gonna jump in. Actually, honestly, that's pretty far down. I've never been on a cruise ship before. Is this really how tall they are?
I think they are very ginormous. I don't know, and I will never know because you will never get me on one. So
Oh, that's a big no-no for you?
I don't do boats. I don't do open ocean. I don't... people die on cruise ships, man. I ain't doing it.
They also die driving to work.
I mean, yes, but... I mean, at least when you're in the car, there's help available. If you go overboard on a cruise ship, they ain't stopping. They ain't going back for you.
I mean, that's true. Do you do ferries then? You don't do ferries.
No, I mean, I will. I don't like them, though.
You just stay in
Last
your
time
car.
I was on a ferry, I think I had a beer.
Like, I can't handle this.
My dad bought me one. My mom's like, really? And I was like, he's like, just leave her alone. Just leave her alone.
He understands you. He gets you.
He gets me.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I have had, like, nightmare scenarios run through my brain sometimes, particularly now that I'm a mom. It's like that idea of someone going overboard, particularly if it's a small child. I'm like, nope, 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 nope.
Yeah. No, I do not blame you. That would be terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I have a deep fear of the open ocean. I don't remember what the technical term is for it, but I do not like any open body of water.
I don't remember what the technical term is for it, but I do know someone, I won't say who, in my life that didn't know they had a fear of the open ocean Except they found out in the worst possible way.
Oh no, were they on the open ocean?
No, scuba diving.
Oh, that's even worse.
So, like, normally not a problem. Like, because scuba diving, this person would normally go somewhere where you could, like, see plant life and see the bottom and, like, you have things around you. They did an open ocean one where you, like, jump off a boat and then you have to descend. But as you're descending, because it's so deep where you are, you can't see anything around you. And it was a night dive. So, like, you couldn't see anything above you or anything below you because there's no sun out.
No.
And that's when this person discovered open spaces make them panic. And that is definitely not something you want to do when you are using scuba gear underwater. They're okay, by the way. They are fine. But their partner noticed that they were panicking and instantly grabbed them and anchored them so that they couldn't panic swim to the top, because you'd get the bends if you do that, unfortunately.
Right. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Ma'am, we have literally been talking for the last hour and you have not bothered me once. Why is it when I have the controller in my hand, it's all of a sudden you need my attention?
She knows.
She just knows. She's like over here hovering, staring at me. Like, do you not have somewhere else to be?
Oh my goodness. So I get that. Actually, interestingly enough, I went to this kind of like a kickoff meeting for a group I'm a part of, a bunch of women together, and we did this kind of like get to know you thing with dice. So they took 2 different dice that had different colors, and then they made a grid. So, like, one color die was 1 to 6 on one side and then the same on the top. And when you roll them, you have to see, like, which combo you got. And then there was a question, like an icebreaker question. And one of the questions was, what is your biggest phobia?
Oh.
And I was thinking about it. And I'm thinking, like, do I actually have a phobia, right? Because that's like a big word. Like there are things that make my skin crawl or that I don't like, but do I actually have a phobia? And I still don't know if it's actually a phobia or even close, but for some reason, like just speaking of like the open ocean thing, when heights, like it used to be kind of a jokey, like, no, I don't do heights, but actually, like, as I've gotten older, if I'm far off the ground and I don't feel like I have control, I get super woozy, like to the point where I've actually wobbled like super hardcore and felt dizzy. And I'm like, is this kind of a symptom of a phobia, or do other people have stuff like that? Like, am I alone in this? You know? So that was the only thing I could come up with in my brain. It wasn't my question, but I was like, if I were to answer that question, that's what I would have said.
I mean, that's reasonable, though. I mean,
but is that a phobia, or is that just
absolutely.
like when you can't control how your body is responding?
I think that would be a valid response to a phobia.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's your body's reaction to the situation you're in. Because I mean, like, if you're standing, like, if I'm in a pool, I don't have that reaction.
Right.
Like, I don't have that, kind of sensation. It'd be the same thing. If you're standing on a step stool and it doesn't bother you, then, when you're higher up, I would classify that as a phobia.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm not crazy.
No, you're not crazy.
Is there anything else like the open ocean that you're just like, you nope out real quick?
I do, and do you want to hear it? Because it is absolutely hilarious and stupid at the same time.
Hit me with it.
I am deathly afraid of moths.
Really?
I panic, I start crying, and I scream.
Oh my god!
Anytime they get really close to me.
That's unfortunate.
It is. It's very unfortunate, and it's a very big knee-jerk reaction too.
Yeah.
It is not rational in any shape or form, and I just straight up panic and nope out as soon as. Same thing with butterflies. If the zoo, I can't do the butterfly house.
Oh, okay.
It makes me panic. I panic really bad.
Oh goodness. That's so interesting to me, because I think, like, I've heard of that before. Mainly, I think we have a mutual friend that just doesn't do moths either. And I think maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe it's you. Maybe
No,
you're
I
the
know
friend.
it is. I know exactly who you were talking
Okay.
about because we had a discussion about it the other day.
Got it. Perfect. So I'm not making that up in my brain.
Nope.
But yeah, that is an interesting one. It's an unfortunate one because there's so many of them in this area.
Yes. They're everywhere.
My
And
goodness.
it's awful. And it's really funny too because like I've tried so hard over the years to like kind of not necessarily overcome it, but just become a little bit more accepting of it or handle it in a more, kind of rational way, like kind of try to slow my brain down from that knee-jerk panic response.
Right.
And the world has just said, nah, we're just going to reinforce this phobia.
Oh no! The world is against you.
He's living in the apartment, and this big moth flies in, and he's a big one. He's like one of the big, thick, juicy ones.
Oh,
like the
no.
really thick bodies, the nasty ones.
Yep, I don't
And
even like those, and they don't
no.
normally bother me.
No, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to panic. I'm going to get it back outside. I don't want to squish it, obviously, because it's one of those really big dudes.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. So I grabbed this piece, like this glass, like custard cup, and I put it over him. He's on the wall, and I put it over him, and he's just chilling there. He's not moving. So I'm like, okay. We're good. So I gently did the little, you little jiggle the glass or whatever.
Yep.
And I got him onto the edge, and I covered him with a piece of paper, and I was like, oh, see, we're good. So I walked outside, and in my infinite wisdom did not close the screen door behind me.
No!
And her off, and I couldn't get him out of the cup. And like the idiot that I am, I shook it.
Get out! No.
He flew, hit me in the face, causing me to just shriek like I was being murdered. Seriously, Nutmeg. And he flew back into the house.
Of course.
Into the apartment.
All of that for nothing.
All of it was for nothing. And it was the most traumatic experience of my life.
Oh, Jess.
Yeah.
That is super unfortunate.
It's funny now. It was not so funny then, but...
Well, definitely not. I will say, I think other than heights, the only one that even comes close are spiders, and I know that that's like a kind of stereotypical one, but I definitely do have those moments of like, nope, and I just don't want to deal with it. Like, nope, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to get near it. However, I don't think I can classify that one as the same as heights because there are moments where I have to. There is no other response. Like, I have to deal with it because,
right,
like, my spider person is not home. Like, when my husband's at work, like, I have to deal with it. And my kids won't touch it either. They've probably picked up on the fact that I don't like it, and so now they don't like it. And I'm like, no, I wanted you to be spider hunters for me. It's like the trick is not to let on that it freaks you out, and then your kids won't be freaked out by it, and then they become the hunters.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, but that's definitely not it. So, but I did have, there was a pretty, like, one of those ones that had, like, not super long legs, but, like, a pretty big butt on it.
Yeah.
And it was in the shower, and I was like, and the way our bathroom is set up, like, the shower, the toilet faces the shower. And so, like, I was going in there to do my business, and I'm about to sit down, and I saw the spider. I was like, nope, like, hey, no, I'm not putting myself in a vulnerable position where I can physically see. Like, I have visual on a spider. Nope.
Well, one time when I was living in Texas, I learned the hard way that cockroaches fly, and it was when I was peeing.
No. Oh, that's so sad.
Once again, the most traumatizing thing of my life. Yep. I was like, nope.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a cockroach before. I don't think I have.
They're nasty. And it's not like they're just there. They're just endemic to Texas because it's so hot there.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're dirty or anything like that. It's like earwigs here or anything else. Yeah, it's just like that, and so they're just there, and I hate them. And I didn't realize they flew until that one flew at me while I was on the toilet.
Oh gosh!
It was so awful.
You can fly.
I screamed so loud. Our next door neighbor sent her husband over to make sure that I wasn't dying.
Oh, that's sweet of them, but that's really unfortunate.
He's like, "Are you good over here?" And I'm like, "No, it's a cockroach."
I'm like, ah. I will say the earwig thing. I think it was when husband and I were going to bed. And I know some couples sleep in different beds, so we sleep in the same bed. I'll just clarify that really quick. We were just chatting and getting ready to go to sleep, and you know how like you get that moment, and we've done this at sleepovers. Like you and I have done this at sleepovers where you're like chatting, and finally you're like, okay, yeah, it's time. Like let's go night night now. So we hit that point where it's like, okay, yeah, we're good. Let's go night night. Not even like 5 minutes later, I hear him like rustle, ah! And like jump out of bed, and it like freaked me out. And I like also kind of sat up in bed. I'm like, what? And he goes, I thought I felt something on my arm, and maybe it was a hair. It was an earwig. As we're like laying there in bed, we're like, nope. So we did one of those like turn on the lights and like checked the whole bed.
I'm gonna die.
It was horrible because then all of a sudden your sense of feeling safe goes out the window.
It's gone. There's no recovering.
Nope. Especially right before bed. That sucked.
Yeah, I would rather just not.
Oh, I need that ladder, by the way. I'm coming in.
Okay.
Can I climb up this ladder? I can! Good job, developers. What?
You're just like, can I climb this? Yes. Good job.
Well, I mean, there were ladders in, was it Chained Together that we played that we couldn't climb? And so I'm like...
Yes. Disappointing.
Yeah, it's like apparently that's a thing where not necessarily all ladders are the same. Not all ladders are created equal, I guess.
I literally was just thinking that in my brain. Get out of my head.
Oh, dear. I hate... Webhead says, I hate earwigs. They are worse than spiders. I don't know if I would
agree.
I don't know if I agree. They are horrible. They are bad. But I think I would rather face an earwig and squish it than a spider. I think I can confidently say that.
That's fair.
If I know myself at all.
I would rather do a spider.
You would rather do a spider?
Yeah.
All right. This is why we need to live closer, so you can come and deal with the spiders, and I will deal with the earwigs.
I mean, that sounds like a good trade-off to me.
Don't get me wrong, I will still shriek, and there will be a lot of, like, pounding on the ground as I'm trying to squish the thing, but I at least won't run screaming out of the room.
Well, it's like freaking... My parents, like, now, like, at their house, they have one of those flip pads or whatever for the garage.
Yeah.
And I have learned to stand with my body arched away from it and to open it with the tip of my finger because inevitably an earwig falls out of it.
But
I hate it so much. So I have to do, like, the freaking yoga contortionist moves when I open the garage door.
Yep. Alright, excuse me, gnomes. I'm gonna wash your chairs. Oops, wrong button. There we go.
Yeah, and my cat is a terrible spider killer, by the way.
That's unfortunate.
I know, I watched him. I watched him sit there and watch one crawl across the floor, and he did nothing.
And you're like, seriously?
I was like, what are you even here for?
Webhead. It goes centipedes, millipedes, then earwigs, then spiders. I will say centipedes, millipedes, those are creepy
those are
as all
nasty.
get. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Apparently mosquitoes over spiders. Yeah, I'm not a huge mosquito person. I hate them.
I, once again, would rather deal with a spider than a mosquito.
That's one of the things I will say about spiders, is as much as they make my skin crawl, I am incredibly thankful for them. Because they eat all of those little buggy things.
Yeah.
Particularly mosquitoes.
The summer has been awful because I've had to, like, take pipe out by hand all year this year.
Yeah.
And so, like, my legs, I would wear pants when it was 90 degrees outside because otherwise I'd get eaten alive by all the mosquitoes.
Blech.
Yeah, I hate it. They unfortunately love me. I do not love them. Not mutual.
I understand that completely. I used to get welts from mosquito bites. My poor mother desperately trying to, like, protect me from them. And let's be real, there really is no actual protection from them. If they want something, they go for it.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Do-do-do. We hit 26. Did we get any other lore?
Oh, I think we did. I was busy talking.
Nah, that's fine. So was I.
Let's see what we got here. Where's the...
I'm entering your realm.
Okay. Alright, anyways, what that means is that I can now tell you exactly what happened here. So we had been having a tough time of it, truth be told. We hired a magician called the Great Ted Cheese, but he disappeared. Literally, that's not a joke. We still haven't found him. He was there opening night, did some balloon magic for the kids that went down like a lead one, and we haven't seen him since. That's what we got.
Well, maybe you shouldn't hire someone with that name. Like, come on.
I mean...
Oh, my word.
Oh.
That was their first mistake.
Ted sounds like a hoot, man. I don't know.
Is he somewhere here?
Maybe we'll find Ted the magician.
Did he turn into a gnome?
That's a good possibility.
That's my question.
What if he's really Jeff Jefferson?
Yeah, we still haven't gotten answers on Jeff Jefferson. What is this game?
I should start a podcast that's just the Great Jeff Jefferson Conspiracy Theory podcast.
So he turned into a cat. He got abducted by aliens. What was the other one?
Well, his sister talked about him disappearing on that one, so I think there's probably some embezzlement there.
Yeah, probably. Like, knew the volcano was going down, knew the aliens were coming back. Which sounds absolutely crazy if you're just now tuning into, like, your first power washing stream. But it's all legit.
It is 100% legitimate.
We speak the truth.
If you don't have time to go back and watch previous streams, at least just watch someone's, what you call it?
Breakdown, whatever.
The breakdown, or, there's people who will just record explicitly, the cutscenes and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Go find that. Go find it. Go enjoy it.
It's worth it.
It's worth it.
Alright. Hey, Mr. Gnome. Last chair. Do-do-do-do-do-do. There we go. Spa pool rim. There's a spa? Oh, look at that!
This is I thought it was a giant hot tub, and apparently I was wrong.
It looks like a hot tub to me.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I think this is. It's a spa. I think that's another word for hot tub.
Is it?
Hi.
That sounds bougie. Hi.
I've been to, a quote-unquote spa before.
Have you? I have not.
It's definitely an experience. I've also been to, a hot springs spa before.
Ooh.
That was really fun. However, the thing about hot springs, particularly popular ones, is there's other people there.
Yeah, that I would not so much be a fan of.
And I don't know what it was about this weekend, but when we went, there was, a lot of... How do I put this kindly? I don't know how to put it kindly. Younger people there that were just looking for a good time.
Okay, I mean, they were spring breakers.
Yeah. Which I'm, nothing against that. But when I'm there to have, a relaxing, romantic weekend
that's
away,
not really,
it doesn't really mesh well.
It's not really a party venue that I would think of anyways, personally. But
I know, I'm like, what, why don't you go to an actual pool? Have a pool party, or the beach.
Oh, yeah.
They had to go in the, expensive hot springs where you're literally, there's signs everywhere that say, this is meant for relaxation. You're not really supposed to be in this for very long. Here's your time limit. Because, it's supposed to, pull things out of your body. It's supposed to be for, health purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And so,
I'm assuming it does not mean the alcohol that they were probably ingesting.
Well, the thing is, they warn you all the time, stay hydrated, because you will get dehydrated because of all the stuff in the spring. So I'm like, oh, okay, but here they are, taking drinks into the water when they're not supposed to. It's ay. And I also thought I left drama back at high school. Nope, I was like
No.
overhearing all of this drama. And I was like, what is this?
Sometimes it's fun when it's not yours, though.
Maybe.
Depending on what it is.
I'm just a witness. I'm an eyewitness.
There you go.
Alright, so I've taken on the deck, and you've taken on the infinity pool. I guess is what it's called.
Maybe it's like one of those pools where it like has like the artificial waves or whatever.
Oh, a wave pool. I love wave pools. They're fun. I think I would probably be very panicked as a mom watching my kids do that. But I enjoyed it when I was older. It's like, oh, this is fun. I will say I saw a video circulating online of a lazy river. And I was like, oh, I love lazy rivers. And then I started to watch the video, and I didn't see the tagline that said, not so lazy river.
Oh, no.
This thing was like shooting people out of a cannon, like down these different tunnels where they're supposed to be like chillaxing on the little inner tubes, and all of them are like, ah! Like it's a water slide. It's like, did someone speed up the current? What happened? Oh.
Why are you throwing a tantrum? What is the problem? What is the problem?
She's wanting your attention.
Do you
Obviously.
Do you need to pee? Is that what it is?
Oh.
Did you hear that?
I did.
Talking. Just like, madam.
I need
right.
you, Mom.
You keep cleaning, I'll be right back.
Alright. Let's see. Hey, chat, if you had to pick, would you pick, like, water park, you know, with the, like, water slides and fun things to do in the pool? Would you pick relaxing hot spring? Or would you pick, like, I don't know, like, the whole, lazy river type feel? Like, I don't know. I'm not sure what is your favorite type of, like, public water going experience is what I'm trying to get at. I think for me, I like water park. Water park is fun with the wave pool, water slide, particularly if you're on like an inner tube. I don't really like going down the slides without an inner tube. I'm always worried that like I'm gonna catch one of the seams or like I'm gonna hurt myself. And I have not been in a wave pool in a really, really long time. Excuse me, gnomes. Summer's coming to an end. So we gotta get through the summer content first. Ooh, I wonder if they're gonna do... Ah! Did I fall? I'm okay. Everything's fine. I wonder if Power Wash Sim is gonna do... like a fall content? Because they did a bunch for summer and for their anniversary. I wonder if they're gonna have like a spooky themed, Halloween-y DLC. That would be really fun. I'd be down for that. They're gonna have Shrek. Shrek will come out. That'll be fun. His house, the swamp around it.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. She did indeed have to go, so she was a very good girl.
Good. I was just
Thank
asking.
you for telling me.
I was asking the chat, what is their preferred public water going experience? So I was talking about like a water park, you know, with the rides and stuff, versus like a hot spring, versus like, I don't know, like throw in the beach, like a public beach.
Yeah.
So I chose water park. Just because there's lots of like fun things you could do with that, particularly now that I have children. It's like, oh, this is fun for everybody. And although I will say, my caveat was, I do not do water slides without an inner tube. Because I'm always paranoid that, like, my skin is going to catch or my swimsuit's going to catch on, like, the seams of the tube as you go down.
I feel like that's a valid fear, though.
Yeah. But anyway, what about you?
I don't do water, really. Not just, I don't know why, I just am not, I don't really swim.
Water's not your thing. What
It's
if
just
you,
not really not my thing.
So what if you went to an actual, like, water theme park where everything is, like, controlled in a way?
And that might be okay. I don't know if I would do anything that would necessarily be a pool. If it's, like, getting wet or something like that, like, sometimes they have the rides where you just get splashed, or, like, you're going down, like, the, kind of the white rapid, kind of, like, faux white rapids. Like, that stuff's fine.
Yeah.
But I'm just not really a big person that's into water. My idea of a good time with water is putting my feet in the kiddie pool while the dogs play in it. That's Jessica's idea of a good time.
Gotcha. That's fun, though.
Yeah.
And then I was also curious, I'm hoping, this is more of a hope than a curiosity, I'm hoping that Power Wash Sim devs do some sort of fall DLC special, kind of like how they did the summer specials, and give us like a spooky themed or Halloween themed.
That would be fun.
That would be really fun.
I'm still really looking forward to Shrek.
Oh, definitely. That'll be a good one. Because...
Literally, as soon as you told me that, I texted my brother. He was just like, "Oh boy."
Well, and I am curious if it's just the one, or if there's going to be like multiple levels within it. All right, here we go. Do you have a favorite DLC pack that they've put out so far?
I think the SpongeBob one has been my favorite.
SpongeBob is still up there, yeah.
It's up there. It's ranking up there. They were spot on with just about everything they did.
I feel like
with that one.
It's a tie for me with SpongeBob and Alice, actually.
Alice was a fun one. That one was really enjoyable too. It was just different.
Yeah.
It was like a break from the normal kind of stuff.
I particularly really, really liked the Tea Party part, where we were really tiny, and having to clean all those different little things. Like I really liked that. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, the rabbit's house was my favorite.
Chat is agreeing. SpongeBob.
Yeah. Oh, looks like we got some more lore.
Hit it.
Okay, let's see where are we at. He was there opening night, did some balloon magic for the kids that went down like a lead one, and we haven't seen him since. So that meant that entertaining the passengers all rested on our resident theater ensemble, heads, shoulders, knees, and toes. Can't. Well, for starters, they weren't used to performing for grown-ups. And by day 5, they were all out of pre-prepared material anyway and became an ill-received improv collective. On day 6, they quickly pivoted and, well, ...
Oh, no. So is this person trying to imply that all of this dirt was from people throwing things at the poor talent?
I don't... At this point, it was probably just a mutiny, it sounds like.
Goodness gracious. Oh, also, chat says Back to the Future was fun.
Yeah, that one was a fun one, too.
I really liked that with Back to the Future, there were things to interact with. Mm-hmm. Not that there weren't in the other two, but, like, the car taking off, the train taking off, the random, do you remember the shark?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know why I almost said dinosaur, but yeah, at the movie theater.
Yeah, those were very clever, because they were pretty much spot on as well with the movie. So, props to that.
Yeah, the developers do a really good job in keeping true to the source material of what they're using.
Yeah.
At least for what we've played so far. I can't really speak to, like, the Final Fantasy stuff and the Warhammer one, but...
Oh, yeah, because we haven't done those yet.
We haven't done those. And I'm not deep in those fandoms, so I couldn't...
Warhammer wouldn't really hit us the same as the others, because we don't know that. I barely know Final Fantasy, and I don't even think I could claim to really know Final Fantasy VII.
No, yeah, I didn't.
My knowledge of Final Fantasy is
Okay.
very, very low.
I need you to know that this wall down right here is
Yeah.
my worst absolute nightmare.
Uh-oh. Do you need help?
I mean it as in the literal sense, as in it looks over the open ocean.
Do you need to switch?
I'm fine with the in-game. It doesn't bother me in-game. But
Like,
in reality, why would you swim and overlook that? Why?
I don't know. I mean, maybe for the thrill of it?
I mean, yeah, probably.
I've seen people do that. Like, have you seen those pools that are up in the mountains?
Yes, and it makes me nervous because the water's always right up to the edge of the glass, and I'm like, what if there's just one slip and you just go right up and over that?
Yep. It's supposed to be, like, super cool and fun and, like, one of those novelty things. But, yeah, I have thoughts like that every once in a while. It doesn't mean I don't want to try it. I will be honest. I think I would love to try that sometime. But I would probably be very panicked because then the whole heights thing would probably kick in.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Especially in the mountains. Yeah, I just don't. I prefer my feet on the ground. Well, I shouldn't say that because I like to go fly, but...
It's different though. You can't see around you and...
Well, you can look out the window. You probably would not enjoy that because it's 33,000 feet up in the air. But
I have gotten dizzy before. I'm definitely more of the I'm not a window seat person for the most part, which I know most people love the window seat. So I'm kind of the opposite where I'm like, meh.
That's fair though. I like to go up in like the prop planes and stuff like that. That's one of my favorite things to do.
Mm-hmm.
My dad usually goes on those with me.
Speaking of planes, Boeing seems to continue to get themselves in hot water.
Yeah, that's what happens when you cut corners.
Unfortunately.
As someone who does not work in aerospace anymore, don't envy them.
Yeah. Well, and I don't really know a whole lot about what's exactly going on. I just know that they keep being... Every time they're in the news, it's not for something good.
What in the... What was that?
What?
Did you...
Excuse me. Goodness. Everything okay over there?
Yeah, hold on.
Everybody, what do you want to bet? It's her cat. The cat did something. Clean, 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 clean. Alright, so how am I gonna clean the rest of this guy? Woo! Alright. I'm assuming this is all one thing. Yeah, it probably is. Goodness.
I think everyone is just gunning to be on their, like, worst behavior today. I think that's just what it is. Well, I'm standing here talking to you, and I heard this clank. And at first I thought Meg was up on the countertop, because I have, like, I have my Lethal Company glass cup that I showed you. I have it drying up on the thing, because I hand washed it today.
Yeah.
And so I thought maybe he had knocked it over, and I was like, please, man, I haven't had that. Don't break it. No, Piper had managed to get the food closet open. And the sound of the clinking was her pulling all of the scoops and stuff off of the shelf because she was trying to get to the food that was on the shelf.
Oh my goodness, Piper.
What is everyone's problem? Why are we misbehaving today?
We're having a moment.
we're having a moment. It's like reliving the teenage years again, and I would really prefer not to.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of lethal, they had a couple pretty serious updates in the last couple months since we played. I'm hoping we can get a group together.
I hope so. Yeah, I saw that.
Aha! Finally. What? I fell into a pool. Very icky pool. Oh my goodness. Oh, let me out. Alright, how are you doing down there?
I'm going. I'm doing it. I just got the floor lift, I think.
Awesome. Okay. I'm continuing up here.
I'm just so relieved. I am off all the way through Tuesday this week.
Ooh, nice.
I'm gonna take a small extended weekend for myself. I'm very excited.
That'll be good. Take a vacay.
I'm not planning on doing too much of anything either.
Playing Core Keeper.
But yep, pretty much. Dude, when my brother's like, I'm gonna take this guy on with this wooden sword and this wooden armor, I was like, you're what?
Good luck.
I was like, okay. He got him down to quarter health before he died.
That's pretty good.
Considering it was a wooden sword and wooden armor,
Yeah.
I was like, that's impressive.
I feel like people that are used to playing games where you have to do a lot of dodging would do well with Core Keeper,
Yes.
particularly when you don't have as good equipment. Rodney, case in point.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I know, I have officially gotten through Glurch and Norm, and I am so nervous about doing the other Molgrath or whatever his name is.
So did you also get him as your third?
Yes,
I wonder
did.
if they permanently changed that, or if it's still like you could get Hive Mother.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been looking. I've been in trying to like boost my points and stuff like that, my skill points, before I go to face him to try to give myself a little bit more of an advantage. And so I've been exploring, and I have found the wall in all 4 directions, and I have seen hide nor hair of the Hive Mother.
Interesting. Did they get rid of the Hive Mother?
I don't know. And I never in my life ever thought I would say this, but I would really like her back, please.
Yeah, she was such like a... I mean, she was difficult, but if you set it up correctly, maybe that's why they got rid of her.
Maybe.
People were cheating the system.
But I mean, I beat Glurch and Norm in one shot, like...
Yeah, Glurch and Norm are not that hard, especially if you're able to get up to Iron.
Yeah, that's where I was at.
Yeah.
Because I like that OP life.
Yep, I'm hoping that with our next stream of Core Keeper that we can do, like, open the outer wall and at least find, maybe complete one of the bosses, like, maybe the bird? I don't know.
Ghost or something, maybe?
Maybe. We'll have to see, because I remember the first 3 are not that hard, but then once you get to the next level of stuff, it takes so long to smelt.
Yeah.
Like Scarlet and the other 3, I can't remember. Galaxite and...
Octarine.
Thank you. It just takes forever to get all that done, and also to gather it, so like...
Yeah.
Whereas getting iron doesn't take as long, and smelting it doesn't take as long. Maybe we could just, like, explore a bunch and find all 3 biomes.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. Because that's how I beat Azazos, like, no problem in my solo world of early access. Because I had all of the desert equipment at that point. So I just went in there, and literally it took me less than 5 minutes.
And I think I might, particularly with this run of Core Keeper, I might do some more serious, like, trying to find the ancient sword and the ancient bow, or whatever that bow is. Yeah. I think I'm gonna make it my mission to try and find it this time.
Oh. Lore.
Okay.
Where are we at? On day 6, they quickly pivoted, and well, we normally have a no food on deck policy, but by way of apology, a buffet was hastily prepared in the pool area. This backfired as we'd woefully underestimated the demand from the all-inclusive ticket holders. I told the captain that we really shouldn't be offering those tickets on a family cruise, but did he listen? Okay, so you're food everywhere.
So they had a massive food fight?
Maybe.
If they don't actually tell us what happened and it just leaves us to infer, I will not be very happy.
Developers, don't let us down.
Don't keep the lore that ambiguous.
Still upset about Jeff Jefferson.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I need to tell you because you will appreciate the devastation that I felt.
I
don't think my brother fully appreciated. So, I was playing Core Keeper today, right?
Yeah.
Playing it.
Yeah,
enjoying
yeah.
it. found the meadow, found some of the sheep goats, and I was like, oh,
Yay.
perfect. Okay, I'm gonna come back for you guys. I'll be back. I'm gonna go make a pin. I leave, make a pin, come back, killed by a cave lane. Both of the
No.
sheep had been killed by a cave lane, and all that remained was the meat. And I was just like, what? And they were the
That.
only two I had found. All the other meadows only had cows.
Ah, that's so unfortunate.
Devastated. I was like, why?
Tell me you got revenge.
I did. I killed the cave lane.
Good.
I was mad. I was just like, are you kidding me?
Killed my sheep, you die.
I was literally gone 10 minutes.
Yeah, we found quite a few different meadows in our playthrough last Friday.
Yeah, they seem to be very abundant in the first ring. I found like 3 or 4 of them so far.
Yeah.
But all of my other ones only had cows, which is fine, but I really need the sheep.
Yeah. Well, and I find it really funny, like, I'm glad that it's this easy because I know the first time we were trying to find them, it took forever. Yeah. But that's because we, like, kind of stripped everything around.
Yeah, that's true.
There was nowhere for them to spawn.
It's true.
Alright, where's that ladder?
You mean the one that I just used?
Yep.
That you just took?
Yep. You should know by now.
I know, you're a ladder thief. OSHA would like a word with you.
It's for a good cause. Going up.
Okay, why are these palm leaves not coming clean? Come on now. Don't do this to me.
Isn't that a Hillary Duff song?
Probably.
Coming clean.
Oh, yes! Oh, I haven't listened to her music in a long time, since we were kids, probably.
Yeah. Pretty sure her album was one of those that I listened on repeat really loud in my room. Which, now that I think about it, that house was not very well insulated. At least that I can remember. And so I'm pretty sure my parents could hear me not only singing at the top of my lungs, but every single CD that I played, including the CDs that were mixed CDs with like anime music on them.
Oh, probably.
So they never said a word. Let me do my thing.
What is this? Tipping buckets.
What are tipping buckets?
This is a tipping bucket.
There we go, and... Oh, wait!
Why do I feel like that's something I would call someone who's not being particularly helpful?
No, I totally know what this is. It's a kid's toy.
Oh!
So the buckets fill up with water, you know, with these little spouts that you see, and then when they get full, they tip, and the whole thing, like, spins around. And so the kids play with it. Like, there's one near where we live that my kids love. And it literally, that's what it does, is it just fills a bucket. And eventually when the bucket gets full enough, it tips the water and, like, splashes all of them. And they love it. So, tipping bucket.
I mean, it sounds like a good time.
Yeah. I mean, when it's really, really warm out.
True. I have a feeling that this weekend is going to be the last good weekend that we have.
Most likely. Are you ready for fall?
I'm ready for fall. I am not a fan of the heat, so I'm ready.
Woman after my own heart.
Yes. Flannels, hot chocolate.
What is your most looking forward to fall thing?
I like to wear, like, baggy sweatshirts and flannels and stuff. So cozy clothing. That is my favorite part.
Cozy clothing.
Cozy clothing. What about yours?
Well, kind of like what we were talking about earlier off of stream, the routine. I love me a routine. Particularly now with the kids. But in general, I like the crisp, like, fall air. I love the idea that it's kind of like fall and holiday seasons kind of mesh together.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not always, but I feel like in general people are like in a decent mood, particularly after you get past the whole, like, you get past September, because like everyone's like, oh, I'm going back to school, blah, you know, like back to the thick of it, and oh no, our summer, oh no. But then we get to October and everyone's just like, woo,
Spooky season.
yeah, like they get all excited and everyone's in a good mood again. And I love that stretch of October through December. That last quarter of the year is probably my favorite. I am looking forward to it. There we go. There we go.
Yes.
Okay, wall mural is done. Okay, whoops. Extension.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to use my wood stove again. It's one of my favorite things to do in the wintertime.
Coziness.
Yeah.
That cozy feeling.
I mean, I've been here 6 years now. I've perfected that thing. I can get it so hot in the house that I have to put on shorts and a t-shirt. It's like the middle of November and I'm in shorts and a t-shirt.
Everyone's like, what is her problem?
Because I accidentally didn't dampen the fire right and it's 80 degrees in the house.
Whoops. Doggos jump outside into the snow. Get
Pretty
me
much.
out!
That's so hot. Yeah, poor Dolly can't really take her fur off, and she's got the most fur out of all of us.
Yep.
I'll show you a little floof.
Alright. 79%. We're about to get more lore.
Ooh. Yeah, I forgot exactly how shaggy she was until this whole thing this week. Because I've had to carry her up and down the stairs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to work, and one of my coworkers was like, do you need a piece of tape? And I was like, what are you talking about? And then I looked down, and literally my whole front was just dolly furred. I was like, yes,
Oops.
please, maybe half a roll?
Oh, my word.
I need half a roll.
Took her with you.
I did. She was with me in spirit. I was just like, oh.
Right.
Waiting for all the lore to finish scrolling, and then we will read it.
Sounds good to me. I'm gonna work on the tree, I guess. Not my favorite, but whatever. No, I'm gonna work on the deck. I want to get this deck part done. Getting close. I can feel
Yeah, hurry
it.
up and finish scrolling, because I want to see this. I want to see this lore. Hurry up! I'm impatient. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so I told the captain that we really shouldn't be offering those tickets on a family cruise, but did he listen? When they saw that the buffet was being rationed, the all-inclusive passengers demanded to speak to the captain. The captain is a far better mariner than he is a diplomat and declared their tickets non-refundable. That's when the chips went flying, and when the chips went flying is when the seabirds descended en masse.
So this is like food and bird poop.
Yes, and that is equally hilarious because my brother and I had this conversation today. I could not stop laughing. He goes, I was outside grilling, and the thought just occurred to me, what if a bird pooped on your food while you were grilling?
That would be really unfortunate.
That's what he said. He goes, that would just be terrible. What if you had like a really good ribeye out there and the seagull just pooped on it? And then we had a discussion about food temperature because I was like, well, could you just cut it off and then just sear it really good? And he's like, no.
Ew.
So funny.
I think I'm with him on that. Ew. I think even if you could like do enough to make it quote unquote edible, my mind would not be able to get over the fact that a bird just shat on it. Like, no.
That's what he said too.
Like, not happening.
was like, I don't know what's happening with this conversation, but
It's a
this is
wonderful
happening.
conversation. Alright, I guess I will take on the palm tree.
Oh.
I will say, I don't think I've ever had a bird poop on my belongings or my head or any of that.
Oh, that's good. I've had a bird poop on my windshield as I was going 60 down the interstate.
Whoa!
That was cool.
Oh,
that one was a
man.
fun one.
Oh, no.
Scared the crap out of me, almost literally.
Oh, gosh.
Ooh.
I definitely get annoyed when I come outside and, like, my car is yet again, like, freshly
Poop.
washed but has bird poop on it.
Yep.
It's like, can't you go somewhere else?
Yeah,
I swear
at this
they
point,
target them on purpose.
probably. My car's just never clean, so I just kind of use the hose and rinse the bird poop off, and there's just a clean spot on my car. But I live in an area where there's a lot of pollen, so it doesn't matter how frequently I wash that car. It's just gonna... My brother even made that comment. He's like, when did you wash this car last? And I was like, I have no idea.
I will say, I drove past your area when we were off to our vacation.
Nice.
And, yeah, it's, like, way out there in the boonies.
I told you!
I'm like, oh, wait a second. I know this place. This is where Jess lives. And then I looked at it. I was just like, now it makes sense.
Yep. It's in the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere. Alright, I wonder...
It's quiet, though.
I'm gonna try
There's nothing else.
Oh, yeah. I can definitely see that appeal. Ah! Nope.
Yeah, good.
Trying to jump to the palm tree. Oh, no. Nope. That ain't gonna happen, unfortunately.
Why don't you just use the ladder?
I'm trying something, man.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna cramp your process.
I was trying to see if it was possible to do this without the ladder. But unfortunately, I think the... Ah! Everything's fine. Nothing's wrong with this picture. Crouch. Just gonna go up the slide like this.
What are you doing?
Improvising.
I can see that. Oh, goodness.
Alright. Okay, running start. No!
Not quite.
So close. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to get the ladder. I gave it a try.
It was a good effort.
Yep, good old college try. It's as if they knew, because it literally goes right on the palm tree.
Yep.
I can see the bird poop, by the way, on this tree. Man.
Ew.
Alright. Sled time. Okay, 91%.
Getting there.
Awesome.
Okay, why are you not coming clean? There we go. Just a matter of time. Oh my goodness. No, stop that. Whew.
None of that.
None of that. I didn't even work today. I have no excuse.
You get Monday off, yeah?
Yeah, I have Monday and Tuesday off.
Nice. Rodney and I are actually going to be starting up a new Stardew playthrough
Ooh.
on Tuesday.
Fun.
It's her birthday on Tuesday.
Oh, I'll have to stop it and say happy birthday.
Yeah. But we're actually going to do modded Stardew.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Give it a shot.
I won't be able to stay up super late, but I'll pop into your guys' stream and...
Check it out. At least check out the new aesthetics.
Yeah.
What the...
That's what happens when you get old, kids. You gotta go to bed early.
Alright, I'll be right back. You might finish without me, but
I will hold off. I
Okay.
will wait for you.
I'll be back.
I'm gonna get some of it, but I'll wait. Alright, chat. Gotta get this pool squeaky clean. We are right there. Ugh. If we just... Alright, so I hope everyone's day is going well. I don't have Linza's stream pulled up. I probably should. Here. Put it up. There we go. Alright. So we're just gonna chill here. I did not mean to do that. And we're just gonna give Nins a surprise. And then we will finish this. We're at 95%. Although I have a feeling that we're not going to get the lore that we are hoping for. This feels like it's not very buttoned up. And I'm still I was half kidding when I said about the Jeff Jefferson podcast. I need answers. And I don't know if the Buckingham Files are going to provide that for us. Got freaking ends out here. I don't want to finish without her, so we'll just chill here for a minute. Everyone just kick back, relax. It's Friday. I just realized that's not the view I want her to have. God. I don't think I can crouch down any further than this. I try to use her screen as her stream as a... What if can I go up here like this? There we go. Maybe a little bit over to the side. There we go. That's better. The position we were just in. Oh my goodness. We're almost there. We're at 95%. Oh, that is a very nice mural. Why are their markings so different? That's gonna bother me. I think the one on the left is the more accurate one, yeah? The other one looks like he's wearing pants. Or a slipper. I guess then that begs the age-old question, how would a dolphin wear pants? Up over the tail? Halfway? Like overalls? I don't even know. I don't do well with the small talk thing. Come on, man. You missed! You missed the awesome shot I had earlier.
Well, well, well.
So I beg you to go back and watch it at some point. I literally got up here and I was up in your face and I was like, oh, I should open Nin's chat in case someone's talking or something like that and we could chat. And I opened it up and it was just my crotch in your face.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, oh, that's not attractive.
Let's scoot back then.
I would use your stream as a mirror to like scoot myself back. But...
Oh, that's funny. No, it's good. It's good. All right, make myself good. There we go.
I noticed that when I was looking at the mural, look at the dolphins like markings. They don't match. And the one on the right looks like he's wearing pants.
They're unique little dolphins in this crazy world.
They're unique dolphins.
Oh man. Well, thanks for keeping people entertained while I was gone.
That's not the way I intended. Oh, just to open the stream and I was like, oh!
No, whoops.
Whoops. It's a little too much action.
Not that kind of a stream. Alright. So close. And yet so far.
And in the end, it's even better.
Okay. Help me out here. Is that Linkin Park?
It is, yes, it is
So
Linkin Park.
I read somewhere that they might go on tour again.
Without Chester?
I don't
That'd
know
be
if it was
kinda
true. It could have just been one of those random articles that, you know, whoever these people are that don't actually do any research and then just start spouting things online.
I would be interested in how they would, because I mean he kind of has a unique voice. It would be very difficult to. I mean, not that they would want to replace him anyways, especially after everything that happened. But
I know nothing I have known nothing of what happened.
I don't know if I can say it on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Don't say it then and tell me later.
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
I don't know what their rules are based on sensitive subjects.
Yep. I think there's certain terms that you can say in different ways to get the point across, but we might as well just talk about it off stream.
Yeah. I find that to be... I understand why people do that. It feels very childish and kind of I feel like it underplays it when people do that, so I don't really want to...
Yeah. No, agreed. Oh, come on, slide. Aha!
Thank you. Nicely done.
Thank you. Alright, now to do I guess the ladder? I'll do the ladder. And oh, it's a rainbow ladder!
That's cute.
I want a rainbow ladder into a pool. This must be like the kids' pool up here.
Oh, yeah, probably.
All the cute
It's
little...
got the fun floaties and...
Yeah. Cute little things. The kids' pool is definitely not the one that goes off into the abyss.
Yeah. No, could you imagine this child just gets yeeted? Just in?
Nope. No, thank you. Oh.
Palm bases.
Slide ladder, which I'm currently working on.
That base is fine. That palm base is fine.
Which, is it my palm base?
This one's not clean.
Which one?
the one that was on my side, which I thought I got this, but I was
Window
wrong.
columns.
There we go.
Window columns. What do you mean window?
It's these thingies. The little pillars.
Okay.
So those ones I think are okay.
Did I miss one over here?
They're also up on the upper deck.
I'll go upper deck.
One's fine.
Oh, I found one.
That one's fine.
Aha!
Look at you! Woo!
Thank you.
We did it.
All right. This was a
Who
fun
was
one.
touching me? That was a fun one. That's Meg.
Did
Hi,
we-
Meg.
All right. Open tablet to continue. Oh, top-down view. That's fun.
Yeah, that is a fun one.
Goodness.
Not usually what we do. Okay. So I think that's it for the summer.
That's it?
I think so. Let me
All
double
right.
check. Sir, stop touching my foot. Playing footsie with me. Yeah, because it's just Santa's workshop.
You can read the I'll read the very bottom if you want for the ending message.
for it.
Says, Power Washer, that is amazing. I can't believe you got everything. I even smudged a piece of meringue behind a sunbed to test you. And that's gone. Gosh. I think we're going to just let the passengers entertain themselves for the remainder. Having said that, the great Ted Cheese has just showed up. He said his confidence had taken a hit and he wanted to prove to himself that he still had it by escaping from the emergency pantry. He was stuck in there for 10 days.
Oh no!
To be honest, he'd still be down there if not for one of the all-inclusive passengers sneaking down for a creme brulee. Anyway,
Could you
thanks
imagine
again.
being trapped in a
In a
emergency
pantry.
food closet for 10 days?
That's unfortunate. Oh my gosh. Goodness. All right. Well, what have we not finished? We have more Muckingham stuff, correct?
Yes.
All right. I'll wait for you to boot us up, or do I have to leave the job?
No, I'm just gonna boot up and then
Okay. There
it's
we
probably
go.
gonna end the session
Yep,
and then I'll
there
have
it
to
is.
restart it again.
All right, that's fine. Bonus jobs. Oh, all of them are just ready for me. That's kind of fun.
Okay, co-op on.
It's the part 3, yeah? We did the aquarium, so now we need to do the
Yes.
submarine.
Why is this not working? There we go.
Bloop bloop.
That should have sent.
Here we go.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello!
Am I green?
No, you are blue.
Ah. Let's fix that. Speaking of seagulls and birds.
Oh boy.
All right. This is the same scenario we had with was it the ship?
Yes. Yeah, it was like the freighter or whatever.
All right.
Can
I go
Lydia.
under? Woo! I can go underneath.
I'm gonna let her finish talking and then I'll read her
Sounds good.
messages.
Okay, I'm just gonna get what I can underneath the sub.
Okay.
Oh man. Wait, first, hold on. Cats?
What?
Cats. I'm looking
What?
for cats.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I have to know.
You scared me.
I see our van, like over in the distance.
Do you see any gnomes?
I don't see any gnomes. I don't see any cats. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Meg, why are you touching me?
There is a random lunchbox on somebody's balcony.
Oh, maybe they're saving it for later.
Okay, I don't see
Here we go.
anything out of the ordinary. All right, go for it.
Thanks again for your help. This is Millie Olita, PhD. Thanks again for your help. There's not many people who would be willing to wash a sub coated in the discharge of hundreds of species of invertebrates.
Great! What is with all the poop tonight?
Do you know much about the biology of marine invertebrates? They're a fascinating bunch. You don't say.
Wow.
So we're cleaning invertebrate poop.
Great.
I love this for us. Man, we got some nasty jobs today.
Yes, we do. Maybe I shouldn't stand underneath the submarine.
Because I'm washing it.
At least it's hopefully not super rusty. At least we got that going for us.
Yeah, it's just the algae and the
Yeah.
poo.
Goodness. Well, I've got my extender on, so hopefully I'll be able to do the propeller part. Man, this is going to be hard getting into all the nooks and crannies of this guy.
That's what I'm worried about. Because, like, I'm kind of doing this preliminary wash on the side here, and I don't feel like I'm doing a very good job.
I can't get... Oh, my word.
Can I just jump on this?
Do we have a ladder?
Yes, I can.
Can we lower it?
I don't know if we can lower it, but I'm on it.
Okay. I'll just do my best with what I can reach. So, as a family, we've been watching through older Disney movies. And I've told you about a few of them.
Yeah.
So, and I mentioned that we today watched 101 Dalmatians. There was a part that I think I registered as a child, but as an adult, it hits different, and it's very weird. It's not even like one of the creepy parts. It's this moment where I think it's Lucky is the little pup that keeps watching the TV, right? Like they keep having to get him to leave the TV. And it's towards the beginning, and Pongo comes over, and it's like they're trying to get the pups to go to bed, right? Oh, I got the propeller. Yeah, I got the propeller.
Nice.
And Lucky's like still watching the TV, and there's this little commercial going on for the canine crunchies.
Yeah.
You know, and they're doing the little song like "Canine Crunchies is so sweet," and there's like a little guy promoting it, like the advertiser.
Yeah.
And so this moment where Pongo comes over and he turns off the TV so that he can then grab his son and take him to bed, right?
Yeah.
In like the split second that Pongo turns off the TV, the actor on the screen of the little like animated TV that's promoting the canine crunchies, like, has a surprised, shocked look as if he suddenly realized that the TV turned off.
Huh, that's interesting.
And I was like, what just happened? Is this person actually like somehow a part of the TV? Like, when did 101 Dalmatians become sci-fi?
I was gonna say, I don't think I ever noticed that.
Go back and watch that scene.
I'll have to watch it.
Like, it's a really weird moment where, like, as the TV turns off, he's like, like, oh no, they turned me off. I'm like, you're a commercial. It was weird.
I'll have to go back and watch it. I'm gonna make Piper watch it with me so she can see how fortunate she is.
Not having to worry about getting kidnapped.
I was gonna say, look at these puppers. They're being chased by Cruella de Vil.
Mm-hmm. Which, by the way, that lady is unhinged.
Yes.
Still is. Buys and kidnaps almost 100 little tiny puppies to then murder them and turn them into a coat.
I mean, this is very unhinged.
Super, super horrible. But yeah, definitely check out that part. It was a moment where my adult brain went, that was weird.
Look at it. Oh, we only have a few little blurbs here of lore.
Oh, yeah.
They're a fascinating bunch. For reasons that are poorly understood, the bedrock around the slopes of Rushless are extraordinarily fertile. Organisms of all kinds grow with remarkable rapidity and are famed worldwide for their extraordinary limb length. Okay.
What kind of creatures is she talking about?
Like necromorph creepy length? Like what are we... Like, I need a standard.
Yeah. Where's our baseline right now?
Because if it's necromorph, I'm out. Those things are creepy, and like the limbs are super long and unnatural, and I don't want anything to do with it.
Oh gosh. Dude, these propellers. Okay, I can do this.
Now, what I've been doing is I have been going back and I have been watching all of the X-Men movies because I have never actually watched any of them.
Really?
I have never seen any of them in my life, so I've been slowly going through them.
So, most of the X-Men references during the Deadpool
didn't have
movie,
a clue.
you had no clue what was happening. Aww. Nope. Well, I guess you're just gonna have to go back and watch that movie again after you've watched all of the X-Men movies.
Yeah, that was the plan anyways. I planned on watching it again anyways, just to kind of catch what I had missed. But
to be fair, there's a lot of references in that movie that aren't solely X-Men.
Oh, related. Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I mean, I got most, if not 95% of what was going on with the references in that movie. So, good. I mean, because I've seen most of it, but I realized I had never actually watched the X-Men movie. So what I ended up doing was before we went and saw it, I watched all of the ones that were like the Wolverine like origin movie and stuff like that, just to kind of get like, the basis. Oops.
I got it as I was falling.
Nice. That was skill. Just so I had like background on that. But I didn't actually watch any of the X-Men movies, so I was like, I should probably go back and watch all these. They're all on Disney Plus right now, so...
perfect. There you go.
Watch them.
Some are better than others.
Yes, I am quickly coming to realize this. Some of them I'm like, ooh, this does not age well.
No. But,
look at that early 2000s CGI.
Oh, yes. Gotta love that. However, some will argue that story-wise, some of the ones that have kind of the worst CGI are better than others the story just went off the rails.
Yeah, I think I have so far enjoyed it. See, I kind of watched them out of order.
That's fine.
I watched the first one, and then I watched Days of Future Past, which I think I really liked that one. Tried to watch Apocalypse. Not really a fan. I have not finished it yet.
I can't remember. I think that one was one of my least favorites.
Yeah.
Because didn't that have to deal with time travel?
It has to do with the dude in ancient Egypt, and I don't remember his name now, but he's like the harbinger of doom, basically.
Yeah.
And I think this one has what's her name from Game of Thrones in it, is Jean Grey. Sophie, I can't remember her last name now.
Sophie Turner.
Yes. And she's great. I like her as an actress, but it's just not really doing it for me. I don't know. It's just kind of like, it's fine, I guess.
I think, I've heard a lot of talk about Days of Future Past.
That one's good. I enjoyed that one.
Yeah. And then, the original one is just nostalgic because it was their first time trying to bring the X-Men to the big screen.
Yeah.
It's also Hugh Jackman's first.
I was gonna say.
Wolverine.
I've seen that man into that movie.
Yeah. I think the only one I haven't seen for myself is Logan.
That one was good. I think that's my favorite out of all the Wolverine movies.
Okay.
Besides the Deadpool and Wolverine, that one was I loved that one too. But the Logan was awesome because I mean, like the origin ones and stuff kind of felt like. I mean, they felt like superhero movies. I mean, it felt like on par like with a Marvel movie. But Logan is very gritty, and it has just a finality to it that is just really enjoyable.
Yeah, and that's what I've heard a lot about it.
Yes.
But I know they brought back I guess spoilers for Deadpool and Wolverine for anybody that's watching, but that girl.
Yes.
I'll try to be vague, just in case.
Yes. And I know who you're talking about.
Okay, cool. Yes. But yeah, I will say the amount of cameos that they brought back for the third Deadpool movie was pretty impressive.
Yes. And there was a couple that made me, like, genuinely just laugh out loud in the middle of the theater. And some of the references, too, I was curious as to how far in advance they had knowledge of some of that stuff, because some of the, like, the mentions were fairly recent, like, literally within the last, like, couple of months. So...
Yep.
curious as to what that communication was like.
I bet it was a lot of the writers and or Ryan Reynolds going, "Can we do this? Please,
Probably,
please."
Probably. I know, I watched an interview with him, and the interviewer was like, "Oh, so you know, what line in the movie surprised you most that Disney let you have in there?" And he literally looks at her and goes, "All of it."
Yeah.
Every line in that movie I didn't even think was gonna get in.
I don't think Disney has done a rated R before, right? Was that its first rated R, or am I misremembering that?
That is a very good question.
We need to look that up sometime. Like, has Disney ever done a rated R movie before?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'd have to Google that one, but...
It's 44. Did we get more lore?
Oh, we did. Sitting over here drooling over Hugh Jackman. Okay. Okay, organisms of all kinds grow with remarkable rapidity and are famed worldwide for their extraordinary limb length. Our most famous resident is probably the rushless nautilus, Nautilus lanopedes. Wow. This amazing cephalopod is related to squid and octopi, but shelled like the now extinct ammonites. Ammonites?
Ammonites.
Ammonites. I think the other one is a religion. So unique and beautiful pearlescence and can travel at remarkable speeds. Despite its tiny body and 20-foot long tentacles, the Nautilus produced the ink you see on the viewing windows.
Big and tentacly, not a fan.
Shelled squid is what I basically took away from that.
Yep.
Like maybe a kraken?
I just think of like the Pokemon that are the little fossil Pokemon.
Yes, that's exactly what I thought of when I was reading that.
Yep.
The little shell dude with the blue, he's got little blue tentacles or whatever.
Shelder?
Shelder's the big clam.
He's the clam. Hold on. Now I'm like, I know I have the card. I still have my Pokemon deck somewhere of the original 150.
Somewhere.
I think I'm missing a couple though. I don't have a complete set. Alright. There we go. You good?
Yeah, I fell for... Nins.
What?
Come look at this.
Uh-oh.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Whoa! It's the outline of the little tentacle-y monster thing.
It's the outline.
That's creepy.
That is creepy.
No, thank you. Go. Slowly but surely.
We're getting there.
I have a feeling a lot of the cleaning is going to be the underside.
Probably. Because it's like all the little nooks and crannies from down below that are...
It's going to be the hard part. This is the part you're not even going to see in the rewind, too.
I know.
What part are you washing right now?
I'm kind of getting the nooks and crannies in the front here since I fell.
Okay.
Before I jump back up. And we have more lore, but I'm gonna wait for her to finish before I...
Yeah, of course. Lower... I'm trying to get the lower hole right now.
Okay. Okay.
Which is definitely going to be quite the feat.
Yeah, this little globe dome viewing area in the front here is kind of there's a lot to clean. Like, just the bridge of it, I think, is going to be a challenge.
Yeah. This thing right here, the headlight casing, is almost done. You can probably reach it from your angle. There you go.
Yeah, nicely done.
Thank you. You too. You too.
That teamwork.
Okay. Goodbye, squid thingy.
She's still going, man.
She's got a lot to say about the
trip about this
little
cephalopod.
Yeah. It's like, what's it called? I kept thinking squid, but that wasn't right.
Okay. What does she say? The Nautilus produced the ink you see on the viewing windows. Also unique to our coastline is the Muckingham sea marrow. It's the world's largest member of the sea cucumber family.
Oh.
Like its cousins, it's vitally important to the ecosystem. It absorbs organic matter and poops out almost pure substrate, helping to protect against algal blooms. Words are hard. The sandy deposits you can see on the sub's hatch are from the sea marrow.
Interesting.
I was at work the other day and I literally my brain was just done and not functioning, and I looked at my coworker and I said, you know, the thing that goes in the thing that then goes in the thing with the thing. Just stared at me for a minute. I was like and then he goes, well, I actually think I do know what you're talking about. I was like, great.
See? It works.
Take that and roll with it.
I've definitely done that before. Like, you know that thing that does the stuff with the other thing? Like,
yep.
Sure.
My brain was done at that point.
Oh, yeah.
Just like, nope.
I getcha. Oh, man. The lower hole is going to be so frustrating to try and get because it, like, all these things that are attached to it, I have to try and get in between or underneath.
What I was afraid of.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay, it'll be fine. Let's take it one step at a time. Nice work, see?
Getting some of it.
Getting some of it, yeah. Alright, lower hole, upper hole.
Okay, I'm gonna go back up here.
Okay.
See what I can find.
Let me get
stair.
on here. Okay, and this is still part. Okay, so the whole white part is the lower hole.
Oh man, okay.
That's gonna be rough.
So that does not give us a lot of wiggle room.
It does not. I'm gonna do my best on this side,
Of course.
and then I'll switch over to the other side, and maybe, just maybe, we will have done enough that it'll just give us the ding.
Give us the ding!
My priority is not the orange part.
No, I'm dealing with the upper half.
Cool.
Here.
All right. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try and like jump here and see if I can.
Nice.
Ooh.
Go. Some of those dinglings in there.
Yeah,
Ding,
just
ding,
a
ding.
few. It's not the one I want, but I'll take it. Kind of trying to like power wash in between these little what are these, tanks?
Yeah.
I think.
Air tanks.
Yep. Okay, and if I go over here and then crouch. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna run to the other side. I'm just gonna run up and over. Jump.
I did not realize you were up there, and that just scared the poop out of me.
Sorry.
I thought you were still down below. That's why I was like, "What is happening?" And I was very confused when you said the orange part. I was like, "Wait, can you reach the orange part from down there?" Did not realize you were up above.
Lower hole is almost done, baby. Give it to me. Give it. Not that one. Come on. So close. everything's fine. Okay,
Standing here and all of a sudden you just fall.
Yeah. Right here. No, I've already done all of that. Oh, come on. Oh, I see where some of it is. Okay. Come on. Oh, where a lot of it is. Okay, I see my objective.
Got it?
Yeah, I think I will be able to. Okay. Duck. Lock. Got it.
Look at you. Nicely done.
Whew! Lower hole is done. Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, 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 ding. I got more lore here.
All right.
Sorry, Meg. Kicked you. The sandy deposits you can see on the sub's hatcher from the sea marrow. Lastly, it would be remiss not to mention my absolute fave, the Caldera County barnacle. Whilst they look a bit like snails, barnacles are essentially crabs that can't be bothered to run about for food. Instead, they latch themselves onto something and use their legs to waft food into their mouths instead. Who wouldn't want that life? Many empty barnacle shells can be found all over Rowdy's main fuselage.
Barnacles.
Oh, barnacles.
Okay, I'm working on the robot arms, but I think we'll have to finish them from above. Okay. Alright. And then I'll work on, I think this is the hatch. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that?
The upper hole.
Yay! The two biggest things are done.
Alright.
Okay. There's that. Just continue to clean from all angles.
I'm trying to get this right. Window frame, but why is the window not clean? Yeah.
Nice.
Right.
If you could get the top part of these tanks, the ballast tanks, whatever they are,
Okay.
I'll get the bottom.
The robot arms from up here as best as I can.
They're clean on the bottom, so they should ding for you. Unless I missed something, which is possible.
It's like right there.
Yeah. It's, yeah, there we go.
There's that one, the arm mount though. Oh, I'm gonna fall.
Don't do it.
Ugh, got it. There's the mount. There's the arm. Okay. Alright, tanks. What tanks am I getting?
They're these giant white and orange tanks.
Oh no!
Woo! Hi!
Thank goodness there's no consequence.
No fall damage. Nice. Okay. Backside. Okay, I feel like I've thoroughly cleaned
that.
the bottom. I'm gonna move to the other side and hope that that was enough.
Ah, dang it. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna get in there.
Yeah, this one's gonna be slightly tricky just because of the angles that are afforded to us.
I wonder if I just... Yeah, because I can't really jump. How am I gonna do this? I wonder if I can... I get up here and try.
Oh,
there we go.
We're at
That's
93% already.
Yep. Now we're like right there.
Did we get more lore, or did you already read that?
I think I read it.
Okay.
It was about the barnacles. Yeah.
Gotcha. So it's just the finishing it.
Yep. Come on, tank.
I see an angle. See if I can get it for you.
There you go. Nicely done.
Thank you. I don't know if the orange ones are done, though. Or the orange parts to them.
The orange parts, I think, on the other side are done.
Okay, cool.
I was kind of working on that as I was.
Alright, I'll stick to this side. Do as much as I can. So focused.
No, it's like we're like right there.
So close. There we go. Alright. Okay. We're right here. We're missing a pretty big part.
Well, I haven't gone up top yet.
Ah, that's probably where it is.
I haven't looked up there yet to see what it looks like.
Okay.
I can climb the ladder.
Okay, I got the air tanks from below. I got the robot arms. I think I got all of that. Oh. Okay, got that. Okay. Aha!
Alright. There we go.
So what are we missing? Oh, this bracket. This bracket is not done.
And a tower hinge.
Okay, that's done now. Same with this other bracket.
Come on, hinge. There we go.
This bracket is not letting go.
Hatch.
The hatch.
I thought I got the hatch. I could have sworn I got the hatch.
There we go. Coning tower hatch, tower portholes, the whole porthole. The hole? The hole.
Porthole on the hole.
Oh, okay, hold on. It's one of these. It must be this one? Yeah, this one is not clean. Okay, hold on. Whee!
Why is this hatch not coming clean? What is what am I missing?
Oh, I got the whole porthole. Alright, where is this not cleaning? There we go. Hey!
Yeah.
Win. It's still got 99%. There's the 100. It's like, give it to me, please. Yeah, you can't really see my work underneath. We disappear for a while. Oh, well.
Oh.
Nicely done. If you go to messages... Oh, it's supposed to give us a count of the messages, but it doesn't for me.
Here we go. The submarine looks as clean as a whistle, if whistles indeed be clean. I would have thought they'd be half bound by spittle. All the best, and let me know if you require a written form of recommendation. Your work is top notch.
Oh, man. Well, it's almost 10 o'clock, so do you want to call it there? We can jump into the next one just to kind of get it started.
Jump in and see. What? I don't have it downloaded. Apparently. So never mind. We're not jumping into anything.
Okay. I was gonna say,
so that's it, folks.
We could quickly just go and make sure we've downloaded it. Let's just take the time. Otherwise, we're gonna be surprised next time we do it. Part 4, yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
There.
Where am I at? I don't know what I'm doing.
This is a PSA to always have the game that you plan on streaming downloaded beforehand.
Nonsense.
Why
am I lost? What is my problem? Why am I so tired? Download.
Store page, download, make happen. Leave call.
Let's try. It's working.
I have to leave it and then come back later, but I believe it's going to be this guy, which is, we have our choice between a fireplane and a mansion.
Is it going to make me quit the game?
It shouldn't.
Oh, there we go. I guess we can just start with this one.
Yeah? I'm curious which one you picked. I'm waiting for the bloop bloop.
It's working on it.
I guess when we come back, we'll finish up Muckingham Part 4.
Yeah.
And then we will, I guess, move on back to the Final Fantasy realm. Unless... Wow. Oh, dang. Yep, that looks unfortunate.
Is this a bucket? Can I take this?
Can you take the bucket?
Let me take the bucket!
No.
Garbage.
Alright, well, this is what we have to look forward to. Here, let's explore really quick without, without power washing. I want to just explore, see what we have going on. We have a sad construction worker. A warning sign. I feel like this is the moment where you don't want to walk underneath a building.
Probably not.
No money. Question mark door with a handprint on it. That's creepy. What in the...
Is that...
What in the... That's a spaceship.
Is that the aliens?
That's the moon and a star and the spaceship with a bunch of markings. Triangle, circle, arrows.
We must not be able to get into the building.
No, but we should be able to get up on top of the building somehow.
Well, there's scaffolding.
Stairs?
There's scaffolding here.
Oh, okay. I want to explore.
I know there's lore popping up, but we will wait until next time. What? What is...
The angry man. The gnome!
Did you see the gnome? I mean, get swole, bro. Good job.
Oh my gosh.
I could hit that.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna make the jump. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Where are you at?
Y'all ready for this? Dun-dun-dun.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Whoa.
Oh, did you find anything fun over there?
Yeah, I found all sorts of weird things. I'm not even sure what that is. But there's like a money with wings going away. Warning symbols.
I think they're very upset that they bought this house.
There's a power box thing. Hello.
I get it.
You got it?
I give up.
You didn't get it? It's okay. Here. Whoa. No. Go right there. There you go. Running start, man.
Ah!
Oh.
Jess is just not doing it today. It's fine.
I can't help you. I'm just gonna...
There's no parkour today.
I'm gonna stay on top right here.
No parkour. Oh, look at you all up at the top, king of the castle.
Look at that. We have 3 ladders and a little step stool, and then the scaffolding. This is gonna be a long one just because it's a lot of flat areas. Excuse me, goodness. So, yep.
Okay, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Ah! Ah! All right.
All right, guys.
Till next
Until
time.
next time.
Thanks for watching.
Talk to you later. Bye.